Good morning, everyone. We'll start the morning call. Friday, US markets were up. It was one of the best day in the nearly last 2 months. Dow was up by 0.8%, while Nasdaq grew almost 1.8%. Big technology stocks were up on Fridays, wherein Nvidia and Tesla, in particular, helped pull the market higher. Also, treasury yields ticked higher in the bond market following a better than feared report on US manufacturing sector. In the morning trade, Asian markets are trading mixed. Now, I request technical team to take the call forward.
Thank you, Kavita. Good morning, all of you. This is Swati. Today, the market is likely to open on a positive note, and we're likely to witness some momentum rally on the higher side. Friday, we have seen that the Nifty somehow managed to touch the immediate resistance provided by its 20 days moving average, but somehow fails to maintain a closing about at levels which comes to at around 24,200 levels. 24,000 psychological mark has been sustained. Now, going ahead, we need to keep a close eye on whether the Nifty surpasses start 20 DMA or not. If it surpasses start level, then the positive momentum can be continued towards 24,400 levels on their higher side. But for today intraday purpose, the immediate resistance is placed at 24,070. Any more above that level, we expect the extension of this bounce back rally towards 24,140 to 24,200 levels. Whereas the support is placed at around 23,940. Below that level, 23,870 levels can be tested. So the overall view is bit positive as long as Nifty sustains about 23,940 levels on the closing basis. Coming towards the Bank Nifty, for today intraday purpose, Bank Nifty has an immediate resistance at around 51,500 and 51,740 levels, whereas the support is placed at around 51,000 psychological marks. If it's break that level, then we are likely to witness some sort of a profit bookings or say the selling pressure, which might drag Bank Nifty towards 50,700 levels. So the overall view is positive on both the indices, but with the mentioned supports levels. Stock specific, APL Apollo looks very positive on the technical front. We have already initiated a buy call. This particular stock is well placed above all the important moving averages. We believe that the positive momentum can be seen towards 216, 1670 levels on the higher sides. So definitely one can go for a long positions by keeping a strict stop loss of 1575. That's it from my end. I requested Vedu team to take a call forward.
Yeah, thank you, Swati. On the derivative front, see, basically the data is a bit negative. We have seen a fall on Friday, and a lot of call built up as seen from 24,000 to 24,500 strikes, which is a negative. 24,000 put holds the highest put base. So yeah, that will be a strong support area. But if 24,000 is broken on a closing basis, we can see further selling in Nifty coming up, which can take Nifty towards the 23,700 odd levels. If 24,000 is held, we expect Nifty to remain in range of 24,000 to 24,200 odd levels. At this point of time, data is a bit negative, so yeah, look out for the same. Keep proper stop losses. From the stock specific front, see, sectors which are basically defensive, like pharma and IT and FMCG have done well, and we expect these to continue to do well in the next few trading sessions. Apart from that, some PSU banks which were on the short side have witnessed some good buying action, and there's a chance this short covering can continue. The other sectors might witness some selling pressure. Yeah, so that's it from my side. Like to other fundamental team to take over, please.
Good morning. There are a couple of quarter three updates announcements made on Friday by the FMCG basket. The first is from Dabur India Limited. On a consolidated level, it expects low single-digit revenue growth in quarter three. In India business, segments such as healthcare and beverages are expected to see muted performance, while HPC is expected to witness mid to high single-digit growth, and brands such as Homemade and Badshah to continue to see strong double-digit growth. Revenue from international business is expected to see double-digit constant currency growth, led by good momentum in MENA region, Egypt, Bangladesh, and US business. Operating profit is expected to grow flat due to impact of inflation in some segments, which was offset by tactical price increases and cost efficiency measures. General trade remained under pressure, while alternative channels such as modern trade, e-commerce, and quick commerce continue to post strong growth. Overall, the update remains marginal negative for the Dabur India. Secondly, Marico Limited announced the business update. The company observed sequential uptick in its volume growth for domestic business, while international business is expected to deliver mid-teens constant currency growth. In domestic business, Parachute Coconut Oil and Vaho has continued to see challenges. Parachute volume growth moderated on sequential basis and recorded low teens revenue growth, backed by price increase by end of quarter three as copra prices remained elevated. Vaho continued to decline due to competitive headwinds, while the management has seen the premium segment has seen the gradual recovery versus the previous quarter. Saffola edible oils volume remained firm with high teens revenue growth. This is despite rise in vegetable oil prices that has led to steep pricing interventions. On a consolidated level, the business has seen the mid-teens revenue growth. Gross margins is expected to see the contraction on a YOY basis due to higher input costs. And on operating profit, it is expected to see modest growth. The management has aspired to see the double-digit revenue growth for FY25 and to remain watchful on the margin front. Overall, the update provides neutral outlook for over the near term. Thank you.
Good morning. Today one IPO will be opening. The name of the company is Standard Glass Lining Technology Limited. Details of the IPO are like issue size is around 410 crore. Issue consists of OFS aggregating up to rupees 200 crore and fresh issue up to rupees 210 crore. Price band is 133 to 140. Market cap post issue will be 2793 crore. Talking about the company, Standard Glass Lining Technology Limited is a leading engineering equipment manufacturer in India, specializing in serving pharmaceutical and chemical industries. It offers a wide range of products, including a glass line, stainless steel, and PT FE line equipment, along with end-to-end solutions like design, installation, and turnkey project management. Based on the peer comparison, Standard Glass Lining Technology Limited has showcased remarkable growth with a 50% CAGR in revenue. Its EBITDA margin of 17% reflects strong operational efficiency, outperforming the industry average of 13%. The company's gross block turnover of 5.9 times indicates excellent utilization of fixed assets. Its ROC of 17% and ROE of 15% are competitive. Its PE ratio of 47 7 times appears reasonable compared to the industry average of 58 times. Considering its high growth potential, efficient operations, and reasonable pricing, we recommend a subscribe rating for this IPO. Thank you.
Good morning. News updates. Government to launch another round of PLI scheme for the steel sector. The government is set to launch a new round of PLI scheme for the steel sector, aiming to boost domestic production of specialty steel and reduce imports. The previous scheme attracted significant investments and job creation, but further participation is needed. This new initiative seeks to draw more investment and improve domestic manufacturing of high steel grade. On the Vedanta has given its quarterly volume update. It reported alumina production of 505 kiloton versus 499 kiloton quarter on quarter and 470 kiloton year on year. This volume is lower than the guidance provided by them in the quarter two earning call. This can have marginal negative impact, but the long term outlook is positive on the stock. Thank you.
Good morning. Couple of banks has released its quarter update. So HDFC Bank AUM came at 2% quarter on quarter and 8% year on year. Its advances came at 1% quarter on quarter and 3% year on year. And deposit came at 2% quarter on quarter and 16% year on year. So the overall outlook is neutral for the stock. Bajaj Finance quarter update is AUM came at 6.4% quarter on quarter and 28% year on year. Its advances came at 24% quarter on quarter and 22% year on year. Its customer franchisee stood at 5.5% quarter on quarter. Deposits came at 19% year on year. So overall outlook for Bajaj Finance is positive. Ujjivan Small Finance Bank reported disbursement came at minus 0.3% quarter on quarter and minus 6% year on year. Its advances grew by 0.4% quarter on quarter and 10% year on year. And deposits grew by 16% year on year. Its GNPL ratio grew by 2.7% versus 2.5% quarter on quarter. So the outlook for Ujjivan Small Finance Bank is declining. Bandhan Bank quarter update is advances came at 2% quarter on quarter and 15% year on year. Its deposit declined by 1.1% quarter on quarter. Its CASA ratio came at 31.7% versus 33.2% quarter on quarter. So the outlook for Bandhan Bank is negative. Ujjivan Union Bank reported its business update. Its advances came at 2% quarter on quarter and 6% year on year. Its deposit came at minus 2% quarter on quarter and 4% year on year. So this is negative for the Union Bank. IDBI Bank advances came at 3% quarter on quarter and 18% year on year, and its deposit grew by 9% year on year. So this is positive for IDBI Bank. Thank you.
Okay, that's it from our side. Request commodity team to take it forward.
Yes, thank you, Kavita. Good morning, everyone. So in today's session, we might witness some pullback in gold and silver. So we recommend to buy gold around 77,200 with a stop loss of 76,950. On upside again, 77,500 to 700 are the levels where one could book profits. And in silver also buying around 89,000 with a stop loss of 88,300 for the upside target at 90,200. And in base metals, copper one can initiate a buy around 798 with a stop loss of 794. On upside, 806, 808 are the levels where one can book profits. Whereas in zinc, prices are under pressure, and prices are expected to test 272, 271 on downside. For pullback, one can buy with a strict stop loss of 270, and again on upside, 275 is the area where one should book profits and also initiate a sell. And in crude oil, we are expecting positive momentum to continue. Prices are expected to test 6400, 6450 on upside. So buying around 6330, 6320 is recommended with a stop loss of 6250. And in natural gas, again, there could be some pullback till 305, 308 levels, whereby selling pressure could be witnessed. So, stress sell with a strict stop loss of 315, and again on downside 290, 280 is the support area where one can also initiate a buy around 280 with a stop loss of 270. So that's it from us. Thank you very much.